Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillah wa sallallahu ala nabiyil ummi. The last topic that we went through, for some reason I feel that I haven't covered it adequately and it's really bothering me. So I'm going to make one more video inshallah in hopes to cover at least a certain amount that just makes me feel content that I cover the topic to a certain degree. So I wanted to start off with a very basic level that as humans we feel that, oh, I'm very different, I'm very unique, and that's where personality comes in, and feeling unique and so on comes in. And then other times people might feel superiority over others. So I wanted to touch on that topic. When you study how genetically different humans are, you find out the genetic differences, although they are very evident. When you see someone, you can tell which part of the world they might be from and what kind of genes they have. If they're a tall person, short person, a certain skin tone, and so on. You can get a rough idea, and their facial features, the color of their hair. So these things might give you some hints. But then when you get into genetic studies, you find out humans are 99.9%, I think. There might be a little variation differences, but 99.9% all humans are basically the same genetically. So, and the reason for that, if you're thinking why are we so similar, is because the overall function of the human body on a microscopic level and on a mechanic level, mechanism level, they're all the same things. For example, what do your blood cells do? Well, they do the same that every other blood cell does. What does your skin cell do? The exact same thing everybody's skin cell does. So is your skin any different than any other humans? No. So on a functional level, you're a complete copy. You're not unique. So that's one thing. And then it comes down to another. Now the second discussion is there such a thing as a pure one breed of humans or people that are from one country and they are genetically different? Again, you find out no, there's no such a thing as one singular genes or a certain people, because every people, every nation, they are not one, but actually a mixture of few nations. So I'll just give a basic example of my own country. My background is from Afghanistan. So now, is Afghanistan one type of people? Nope. If you go to Afghanistan, you'll see so many different facial features. You can definitely tell they're not the same type of people. So you'll find out, oh yeah, there's a Tajik origin, the Uzbek origin, and the other Pakhtun origin or whatever. So when you mix all that up, you find out, yeah, there's no such a thing as a pure Afghan. That doesn't exist. That doesn't make any sense, genetically speaking, because it's not like humans grew out of the ground in Afghanistan and just stayed there. No, humans travel, and when you travel, you get mixed people. So there's no such a thing as race almost. Like if you study, they say it's almost like the word like race is just an idea. It's even hard to prove what a race is. So now when you look at it that level, you find out our race and our genetics were basically like copies of other people. So you suddenly realize we're not that different. We're actually like the same as any other human out there. And we're basically copies of each other. So the little differences that you see in a person, that's the 0.1 difference. So why I'm mentioning this is sometimes we have racial thoughts, biased thoughts, and when we want to get rid of that, then these kind of thoughts come into our heads and we start thinking negatively about people. So if we can remove that thought and tell ourselves I'm exactly the same thing as the next person, then it becomes easier for people to not be racist, rude, and arrogant, and they won't look down upon other nations and other people. So may Allah make it easy for us to be very humble-minded about who we are and our fake perceived abilities and so on. And when we become humble, life becomes so much more simpler. May Allah make it easy for all of us to understand the rights of others and respect others. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen wa sallallahu ala nabiyil